The last guest of the night, there was an old hotel, lost deep in a desolate forest on the outskirts of town. It had been abandoned for years, and no one dared to go near it. The locals claimed they heard strange whispers at night and saw shadows moving inside, but Emily, a journalist from the city, didn't believe in such stories. She decided to visit the hotel to write an article. Around midnight, she grabbed her flashlight and pushed open the hotel's door. Strangely, it was unlocked, as if someone had been expecting her. As soon as she stepped inside, the musty scent of mold and rotting wood filled her lungs. Her footsteps echoed through the silence, making her feel as if someone was following her. She approached the reception desk and found an old guest book covered in dust. The last entry read, "The last guest of the night." Was this some kind of joke? She didn't understand, but suddenly the pages of the book began turning on their own. A faint scratching noise came from behind her. She spun around, but there was no one there. Determined to explore further, she climbed the creaking wooden staircase. As she reached the second floor, she noticed a door slightly ajar. Inside, an old cradle sat in the center of the room. A shadowy figure, faceless and motionless, was sitting inside it. Her heartbeat pounded in her ears as she took a step back. A whisper echoed through the hallway. "Too late, ... you belong here now, ... Emily's flashlight flickered, then went out completely before coming back on. That was when she realized the entrance door was gone. It had vanished into the wall. There was no way out. A cold hand suddenly touched her shoulder. She screamed, but her voice made no sound. She was now the last guest of the night. Panicking, Emily ran through the endless hallways, each turn leading her back to where she started. She glanced at her watch, realizing time had stopped moving. Suddenly, a door creaked open, revealing a dimly lit room filled with eerie, childlike laughter. Stepping inside, she found the walls covered in old newspaper clippings. Each article told the story of a person who had mysteriously vanished in the hotel. At the bottom of the display was her own photograph. The date was today. Her breath caught in her throat. She turned around, hoping to escape, but the hallway was gone. Now there was only this room. The darkness thickened, and the figure in the cradle slowly rose to its feet, moving toward her. Emily screamed, but once again no sound came out. Outside, a hunter passing through the forest swore he saw the terrified eyes of a young woman staring out from the hotel's window. But that was impossible. The hotel had been abandoned for years. No one could be inside.